J Drone here. What's going on, guys? X520. Bam! There it is. So I've assembled the wings a little bit wrong. As you can see, the wheels should definitely be on the bottom, but we won't ever land or take off like a plane. We'll land and take off vertically. So the whole reason I got this was to see if we could get away from this controller and put the jumper on this. And there's an XK420, which that's kind of funny, but there's an XK420 that has a bind button. This one, where the bind button should be, is where that little LED light, you see it kind of shimmering as I twist it? That little round thing right there is where the bind button is on the 420. The 420, I would think you would be able to put on the jumper because you could put it in bind mode. This you cannot put in bind mode. Even on the 420. The 420, you can use this controller on the 420 because it comes with the smaller one, but you cannot put this in bind mode, so I can't figure out how to get it on the jumper. We'll take it outside, just do a little vertical fly. We're not going to put it in plane mode because it's pretty windy outside. And if you break one of your clips, check it out. A little bit of tape will do you good. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. This is for one of you guys. This is for a viewer. Somebody said, hey, can you tell me how to bind it? And I'm like, I don't have it. So I paid like $25 to get this shipped to me. I'm going to have to pay like $25 to get it shipped back. So I got $50 invested in this video for one of you guys. PayPal and down below. If you got questions, comments, concerns, get at me. I'll try to let y'all know. Alright, whether this is smart or not, I don't know. It's way too windy to have this outside. So I'll try to demo it in here. Clearly, we're not going to enter plane mode, but let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Again, when you start this, you should really calibrate the gyroscope. That's down and to the left. And we'll go ahead and... So you can see it's using the tails to actuate movement right here. Not the tail, I don't know what that's called. Maybe I'm not even gonna guess what it's called. But even to go forward and backwards and then to spin around. So this is pretty neat, and again, if we would flip a switch, it would go into plane mode, but we would no doubt crash. I'm not even going to attempt flying this in plane mode. I like the yaw rate on it. It's actually really stable in here. Outside, no go, which will show you outside after this. I actually tried it outside first and then decided to come inside to actually give you a mild demonstration of vertical mode. As you can see, LVC's hit. This was not a fully charged battery. We'll go ahead and try to sit down nice. Easier said than done. Down and out. Come on. Like I said, easier said than done in here. Alright, we're going to do a light demonstration of just the vertical, the kind of drone flying this offers. As you can see, it's extremely windy out here. I'm going to try to do this underneath the canopy of the trees, just to give you a demonstration. So the first thing that you need to do is obviously put in a battery. They don't have an on and off switch. Battery goes here. There is a way to configure this that you get the lead in there and you get the cover over it, but again, I'm just doing a light demonstration. So once you have, and right here, this blue LED, that's where the bind button is on the 420. Why they didn't put one on this is beyond me. But we're going to go ahead and turn the controller on, make sure this is in V mode, turn it on, throttle up and down, come on. Maybe the batteries, there it goes. So exactly what it did. There, it's bound. So if it doesn't bind the first time, shut it off, throttle up and down. First thing that you want to do out of the package is bind the gyroscope just like that, down and to the left. Otherwise, this thing is going to flop all around. I found that out inside firsthand. Then I believe it's down and out. We'll fire these motors. Then you can go up And as you can see, the wind's taking it. So it's using the back rudders to easy. Shut down. Alright, so it's even too windy out for that, and you don't want to do that too many times. It's good that it did shut down. Like, I didn't think it'd be too windy for it to be able to do that. Like, to just hover around this is a little bit ridiculous. But this is a glider. We'll go ahead and just fire this once more. And we'll shut it off. It's too windy, so don't fly this in wind. I'm just going to fire these motors one more time just to make sure they're good. Yeah, they're good. And then we're just going to shut them off. So really basic. Look at this. Again, the whole premise for this video is one of you guys said, can you please figure out this on the jumper? And it's not possible because you can't put it in a bind mode. They do make a 420. I can't guarantee that'll bind, but this is operating off SFHSS Futaba protocol, so I would think the 420 you'd be able to do it with. Guys, if you haven't subscribed,